Hey, what's going on YouTube? I'm just sitting here in the parking lot of my local movie theater getting ready to watch Spider-Man Homecoming, the latest entry in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. I've got to say I'm pretty excited about this. I'm hearing quite a few good things, and based on his performance in Captain America Civil War, I really like Tom Holland as both Peter Parker and Spider-Man, which is more than what I can say about the previous two actors, Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield, who portrayed Spider-Man in the earlier movies. I liked Tobey Maguire as Peter Parker, but I wasn't really a fan of his Spider-Man, and vice versa for Andrew Garfield. I did not like his Peter Parker, but I did enjoy him more as Spider-Man. Tom Holland seems to be a perfect marriage of those two traits. Plus, he actually looks like he's a high schooler, so that's definitely a good thing. As far as my expectations, I'm trying to keep them in check, but they are pretty high. Only because I am hearing quite a bit of good buzz and good things so far from people that have seen this movie. My only concern going in, and hopefully that fear will be alleviated throughout the course of the movie. I don't want it to be Iron Man 4. A lot of the marketing, and I get why they're doing it, but a lot of the marketing is aimed at or focused on Tony Stark / Iron Man and him being a mentor to Peter Parker, Spider-Man. Hopefully he's only in there a little bit, but based on the marketing, I think that he's going to have a bigger role in this movie than I would like. Hey, thanks for whoever joined in and gave me the thumbs up. I appreciate that. Yeah, other things that I'm looking forward to is I'm hearing good things about not Kevin Costner, Michael Keaton as the Vulture. I'm hearing good things about that, his performance there, so we're looking forward to that. Yeah, you guys in the chat, go ahead and let's talk. Let's talk about what we think about Spider-Man, what we want to see from it, and everything else. I can hang out here for about another 10 or 15 minutes before going into the theater, so, yeah, one of you gave the thumbs up button. Who else is going to show up? In terms of Marvel people, I hope not too many. No, I would be more than happy if it was only Tony Stark / Iron Man that shows up. Would maybe make sense if Nick Fury or somebody showed up, and tried to, let me just get rid of that, sorry. And have him be part of the Avengers Initiative that way. But I really hope it's more focused on Peter Parker and Spider-Man and his story. As I mentioned, I really don't want it to be Iron Man 4 or even Iron Man 3.5, which is kind of the vibe that I'm getting from the marketing. What other MCU characters do you think will be mentioned? I think they will mention quite a bit, especially because of the airport scene. And in one of the trailers, you saw him kind of taking his own selfie footage and cell phone footage of the airport scene, kind of giving him narration. Let's hope this Spider-Man is better than the last three. I'd absolutely agree. I did like The Amazing Spider-Man Part 1. Part 2, Amazing Spider-Man, they just tried to do way too much and throw too much in there and set up for a sequel that never happened. Spider-Man 3, the third film in the Raimi trilogy, was just a mess. I did not like that much at all, which was really disappointing coming off of Spider-Man 2, which is my favorite of the Spider-Man films so far. I may be doing a ranking video of all the Spider-Man films later on this weekend. We'll have to see how my schedule plays out and everything. But that is one of the videos that I would like to go ahead and do later on this weekend, is just rank all six Spider-Man films. Yeah, those are my expectations for this one. I'm, again, trying to keep my expectations in check, but I am pretty excited. I'm hearing a lot of good things about this one. And the fact that it is Marvel, and he's actually brought into the MCU. Hopefully that's a good sign. Although it is also still a collaboration with Sony and Columbia. And that part kind of scares me a little bit. Only because I was not a fan of what they did with the last 3 Spider-Man films, like you mentioned. But we'll find out. You know, I'm really looking forward to this. Yeah, and then next week is War for the Planet of the Apes, which I'm very excited for and cannot wait to see that. I'm going to hopefully be able to find time to rewatch the first 2 movies, and I may even do quick little, not really fully produced reviews. I don't think I'm going to have time to do that. But I would like to rewatch the first 2 Apes movies and do little mini reviews for that. Sir Deadpool says, I'd love to see the Spider-Man villains ranked. That's a possibility that I may talk about in a ranking video if I do rank all 6 of these films. Also rank the villains in there. That's definitely a possibility. I could do that. Excuse me, I'm a little bit tired. Also, big news. I'm rapidly approaching 10,000 views on YouTube. That may not sound like a whole lot, but it is a big deal for me. And this is kind of going inside baseball a little bit, but about 3 or 4 months ago, YouTube changed the way that they monetize videos. And they now have it where you are not eligible for monetization until you reach 10,000 views on your channel. Which, as for me, somebody who... Venom, yes, I'm definitely looking forward to Venom. Although, it is kind of weird how they're saying that it's connected to this Spider-Man universe, but not part of the MCU. With the new Venom movie, if you're talking Venom from Spider-Man 3 and Topher Grace, the less said about Spider-Man 3, the better, I think. But anyway, going back to monetization, for me, somebody who is busting my ass, working paycheck to paycheck, and losing even those few pennies a month that I was getting, kind of hurt. So I'm really hoping to cross the 10,000 views mark again, hopefully tonight even. Otherwise, tomorrow or going into the weekend. And that's really going to be helpful a lot, especially because my channel is growing again and able to do more content and throw out videos on a more consistent basis. Yeah, I think my favorite Spider-Man villains so far, in the 5 movies that we've had so far, would probably be Doc Ock from Spider-Man 2. Probably followed by the Green Goblin in Spider-Man 1. Willem Dafoe, I thought, did a real good job as the Green Goblin. But hey, I'm coming up on about 10 minutes here, and I'm gonna get ready, go on and head inside, grab my popcorn, grab a big soda, whatever. I will be back live again after the movie, so probably like 9:45, 10 o'clock, somewhere in that range, giving you my initial reactions to the movie. Adam and Sir Deadpool that have been in here the entire time, Thanks for hanging out. Ryan O'Toole, 8:30 tonight for me, Jeff. Can't wait. Hey, man, enjoy it. You guys, thank you so much as always for watching, and that's awesome, Jeff. You're growing faster now, bro. Yeah, my biggest problem the last couple months especially was 7 o'clock for me. Yep, I'm right there with you, man. My biggest problem in growing recently, over the past 2 or 3 months, has been just overcoming a lot of technical difficulties. Camera issues, software issues, computer issues tied to running off an old laptop. But I think I got things squared away, and as you can tell by my output that I put out earlier today, when I have time to actually do this, I'm able to crank stuff out on a more consistent basis, so I hope that continues. Anyway, guys, thank you again for watching. I'll be back probably about 9:45, 10 o'clock, whenever the movie is over with. I will see you then. James Carpenter, hey buddy, can't wait to hear how it is. Looking forward to Michael Keaton. Absolutely. Really looking forward to that. I'm going to head inside. Thanks for watching. I will be back about 9:45 or so. See you guys then. Bye.